nasty thing out of his mouth, though, Joe. And I think you and Barrett are required to get it back. Come on, dude. Think nobody likes you? Think nobody has to say about you? What in the world are you talking about? Not that there. Joe's pretending to say something to McDonald's now. Hey, well, it looks like you're already doing that to yourself. Everything that is burning the tree. You hear me? Stay focused on the game. I'm glad you brought that up since you guys can watch me complete the whole next turn while everyone is falling apart. Which part of it feels like a nightmare you will see donut, your garbage gameplay, or how your friends are not actually your friends? Come on, get up there. Do you listen and see how these two other servants are playing right now? They are literally throwing the game away. I'm being honest with you. It's kind of hard to pay attention. I just appreciate that response. For them, it's a good thing to say something to the demented or the bad. You were never in a position to play again. I told you all that it's going to be on my best team to win this game. And I will adjust to you, what are you trying to do, Barack? If it's something I won't like hearing, you know what will happen. Because you talk to your best team, watch the sorry for everything. Once again, a big apology from the favorite person in the group. It's everything. But you know what, though? I give my best team permission to talk. But he knows what to do from here. Shut up, man. What? If you're going to keep talking like this, Bessie, then you might not need my permission to talk anymore. I'll do whatever you want, Bessie. You're doing a great job so far. Don't dominate on this. Master Barrett will crumble eventually. Keep it up. You don't see the damn well when you're never going to Steve, you're a complete garbage at the game. Don't talk to my daddy like that. Yeah. Talking like that, I bet you were spitting out fast. It's such a clown show out here. How many events do you ever see to finish up the whole? You're questioning everything about your life now, Joe. If you're doing second method, and you're doing isolated, tell me again. I just need to put the side doing this, but I think it's a mix of the drive guys. I definitely think on the back. Don't ever speak without permission. If you take the pressure, it's just happening. The best thing that you don't have to go to you. Don't bring it down and let you down. You can get the whole thing. You can get the different. You're fine, so. It's okay, Betsy. At the market. It's not about me, and I don't know. Come on, guys. You don't really get everyone still. You know what's going to happen. Listen to me. You don't need to talk to him. It's okay. I can handle violence with the face man himself. I don't say you know that. Oh, but I your so-called friends snore about that. Me and my bestie don't buy it. And now Joe and Donald are having doubts themselves. Jordan is 100% correct. Stand right on your voting. I'm sorry, okay? Business isn't up. You will pay, just like my bestie. Let me put it like this. Why has there been so much drama? This is manipulation. I ended up leaving the group. And then my bestie left the group for a bit. And then Bill left the group. Look who stayed behind the entire time. The biggest man on the planet. Barrett. Are you still serious with this right now for me to do? Yeah. Let me know, Joe and Donald. You're from course that can answer that right away. I can't. What about you, do you understand this now, Barrett? They don't value you as friends either. My best is 100% correct about this. The friends is insanely toxic, and Barrett is the leading cause for it. I refuse to say that. My best is not wrong, and everybody is not listening. I'm tracking on getting for the last time we played together. And my best, the leading cause. It's okay, Becky. I think my job is done here for now. You don't need to do it. Although I just use the outgoing George is telling me about this, it's not 100% wrong. You're the and you have to do like this right now. He's my wife. What the hell? I love you. Keep it going. I was in this. Why didn't you get it? You forget the golden boy. When I was first introduced to the country, you were supposed to be my friend. And if you back Jackson, to put it simply, Barrett, you spoke to this. And I will allow you to do it with others. My bestie is not wrong about that. You work at the very level. Don't get caught taking out of the getting called out for it. I'm getting annoyed because these are all lines. It doesn't matter. Then why don't you explain your toxicity in Plato? Why don't you explain your toxicity in Marvel Rivals? Why don't you explain your toxicity in Mario Kart? Why don't you explain that all? What is going on? Yeah, but tell us what is going on. You know what you've done, but you did. And then I'll believe that to the last. Come on, come on. Don't have anything to say. Don't try to struggle with your behavior. You just be flat out honest to be dominant, right? That's not true. That's not true. There's just a lot going on, okay? You have to believe it. What do you think of that response, Ben? I think it's difficult better, but you say it's God is the question, and he's not being honest. Watch your mouth, you everything that you just do better than that. You still have to explain why you acted that way in the previous dating sessions. Don't try to point the finger and still down. Do you guys understand where I'm coming from now? So it's embarrassing to for all of us, but it's just trying to avoid the truth. All I have to say is Donald is ready to remember the good one. Here it is, for the rest of my broken heart, how could you forget? Be careful, Ron. That was a long time ago, and a lot of things have changed since. Yeah, that doesn't change the fact. I'm realizing now how destructive of a person Barack is. He acts super fake and will never reveal his true feelings or thoughts to any of us. Are you going to continue to dismiss that whole for 4 days? It's going forward. Don't forget it. Okay, you know what? Told you I'm still in the damn game. I am still in third place, you know. Typical Barack is talking about himself and forgot how I'm also tied for first place. I'm going to be completely honest. So Barack talks about himself a lot during our session later. I have to agree with that. So everything is coming together. I'm definitely here. What do you have to say about that, Barack? I don't think this is anymore. I just got to focus on the game. You care more about the game than what's currently happening, Barack. You won't get it for this later. Again, with that, this is why we can't trust you 100% of the time, Barack. How we be more focused on the game right now. Don't even start, Mr. Donald. For what? You were the one who just did back as well. Why isn't that talked about, huh? You were the one who fast going to the driven. Why isn't that talked about? Why is everyone starting to think of it? But that doesn't take away from things to a certain extent. I mean, seriously, Jim. Okay, don't talk to me like that. Excuse me? Just because you're getting called out for a lot of things. That doesn't mean you have to treat Joe like crap. I cannot believe you do that, huh? After everything we've been through, seriously, I'm glad we're finally coming to the realization of people out here for the first person to know what you're going to do that. Make sure to be mindful of what you say. If you're ready to make this density, I don't really know what it is to say. Well, you learned from everyone. Barack is still in true colors, so I'm sorry for this still in Donald. But if it is Barack here, this is some discussion of manipulation. That's all I have to say. You were just honest with us, Barack. Things wouldn't have to be like this, you know. I need more time to process everything. But Joe is right. Friendships are formed from trust. And if you can't trust us 100% to count this thing, then how can you trust 100%? I just think you were more focused on the game and what is going on here, Barack. It's quite sad. You were the one who was saying that it's in our best interest to focus on the game. Now you're criticizing people focusing on the game. Don't get all focused now that you've lost your name, Barack. You should never really good conversation. I'm done with you guys. You don't understand the damn thing. I'm pissing you off. Don't talk to my friends like that. If you have no choice, Barack, you're being I have no choice. You're going to stay with us. You're going to learn. You're going to pay. Excuse me, this is good. But I'm just about done. I don't think you have much of a say in this, Barack. So this is what you meant by 30%, huh? This is just enough for you to go. Once again, you're putting me through way too much there. And you talk to my friends. So it's only right to do those who will be on. If you think your best interest to listen to you, okay, then how would you like to say that this is good enough? You can practice more inside out. Once again, Barack, you're worried too much for the game. I just look mad. Yeah, that's not cool, man. I thought you were better than this. I'm sorry that it had to come to this, Joe, and I'm always there. You guys are free to do whatever you want moving forward. But just know that my bestie and I will always be there for you. Now, that's I wasn't the one telling you to remember the truth. I wasn't the one telling you to see that I'm better. If I'm being brutally honest, Barack, I would much rather have someone say that to my face than to beat around the bush while hiding thoughts and feelings from me. So that you become an ally, what about you, Joe? This is just an extended amount of time. Yes, Joe, all I'm trying to say is that friendship still works for me. Think that. If someone doesn't respect me or treat me there, I hope this betters yourself moving forward. Are you sure about this, Joe? Yeah, what if something bad happens? I assure you both that everything will be fine. Isn't that right, Bessie? Yeah, everything's going to be okay. You have to trust in the process. You start making an ejaculation. You're going to learn one day, Barack. If you don't mind me asking, though, George, what was that whole thing, the permission aspect of things to fill? You don't need to answer that, Bessie. Donald is my friend. I want to be open, honest with him. You go ahead and tell him, Bessie. Make sure you tell him what he needs to know and nothing more. I now know what my destiny is. Barack is the reason for his pain, so I just want to make sure he remains happy. Makes sense to me. I don't want to say or do anything that will add more unneeded adversity into his life. So that is why I'm asking for permission to talk. I need to make sure he's okay. Well, it's did not make it any more obvious to do it with that. But you don't think you know that. Barack, we already have some issues with you. Don't make Donald and Joe talk. You need a man to be told. I think it's fair at this point. Well, you got to take away from the next time. I thought it was important to you. You're just going to give up like that. I'm not going to lie. Once again, guys, I'm sorry that Barack is like this. You're okay. We'll have to give him another chance if he makes a man. Just stop talking to me at this point. This is something you've been doing already. I'm not surprised that you're doing me, Barack. I think that's the truth, but it's better than you're mean to me and my friend. They say that you're telling what you're doing. What do you have to say about that one, Bessie? Very wrong, and you are right, Bessie. See what I'm talking about, Barack? That came from my bestie, not me, George. This is a selfish delusion right now, that's for sure. I will be very careful of what you say moving forward, Barack. Don't think you can get away with just insulting me like that. Come on, Barack. I know you're pissed for being called out and exposed, but you have to understand what is going on here. Shut the hell up, Donald. I don't need to hear it from you right now. Are you just pissed off that you didn't end up winning this game? Do you think I give a crap about it? There are more important things in life than solving your premise. Well, you were the only one talking about the game throughout the whole gaming session, Barack. Because you told me to. How is nobody picking up on me? I'm just going to say one thing. My bestie is right and Barrett is wrong. That was my bestie saying that, not me. I think that says a whole lot. This is literally a fire show right now. You got very annoyed at Donald and I when we couldn't meet your demands and play to help stop with me. Now you're getting very annoyed when you figured out you're not going to win at golf with your friends. You seriously need to chill. Joe's not wrong about that one, Barack. You're going to talk to? That's something we've noticed as well over the last few gaming sessions. You've been way too stressed lately. But you don't know why? That's the issue, though. Why can't you tell us why? We're supposed to be your friends, and you're treating us like strangers. Friends are supposed to be honest and transparent, Barack. Shut the fuck up, George. I don't think you're hearing from you like other people. What do you have to say about that? Don't talk to my bestie like that, Barrett. You should know better by now. I'm not going to do your paper job as my insurance company. Don't be mad at me, Barack. My bestie is the one who's driven. And my friends Donald and Joe just kind of stop mostly your driven. They're not your driven. Don't speak to us, Barack. That's not true. Seriously, Donald. We're going to understand what I do. You want everything to do. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so out of here. You better not do our next game, said Barack. You don't have a choice. Just a whole next year. I'll do whatever I want. I'm sorry for that, boy. I'm sure he'll come around at some point. We get along honesty and transparency, right? Yeah, same here. But see, I guess George, I don't think anyone was paying attention to the game, but I'm still really credit for the win. I think you're the boy. What did you think of the Jeffrey? So the great help of you, Jeffrey. And the everything will be okay moving forward. And wish you 100% away. I'm glad you're nothing, Jeffrey. But I think now is a good time to call it. I will see you guys at the game session, okay? Peace out, boys. We're starting with the first. And then I just I know, I'm good about that. This is exactly where the hell do you think we're on? I don't know suggestions of how we can put it. Look, if we turn this into something connected, tells us nothing in the video that like maybe we can try to do like the phone. It's a good time to do it. We're paying something and we'll solidify contact even more than that. Pretty simple. I want to thank you for joining us today. Usually I have dollars in general and focus on it. Never get moving until we get this started. I have to play some music, so we have to wait and see. Yeah, I think the whole thing I'm talking about trying to focus on it. I figured we should just go with that one video and we wanted to put on the video and the that's all let's do. The including the both film series makes for a more engaging storyline. The legendary cutscenes are much more badass. And the themselves is going to be better than anyone than the book of the Indian staff. Jeff, so we can get you started on the battlefront here. I was looking for my things for certifications and easy training, isolation, lock skills, record skills, so I could get golden systems and reach different facilities. That's just going to be fun, but it's probably the most rewarding feeling I've ever had playing a video game. Yeah, with the prince of spirit, my beloved Dragoon is on the table in the game. Nothing you can say to convince me that Emerald is better than Ruby. I can't believe this. Jesus Christ, Joe, you are honestly one of the most disturbing individuals I know. It didn't take you 30 seconds for you to say the most strange shit I have ever heard. Oh, it's just bringing me down and back. Yes, Joe, it's strange. Just like how every American is trying to give a speech to the leader. I can get Joe, settle down for a second. I invite you guys to the call so we can have some fun playing Pokemon. I believe we'll work fast. Can you just help me decide on our character name, please? How about the name? After all, we're going to see the greatest Pokemon. You're going to get down to the junction. Yeah, Joe, that's actually a pretty great thing to it. Maybe Obama's at the point where you can chill out a little bit since we're just here to have fun. But honestly, Gerard, you treat yourself with ghosts like a normal human being. You have to let out your inner basketball American on this one, didn't you? Donald shut the witch's ass up. I have to spell it this way so they pick it out. Maybe they switch the space between the words. I just wanted there to be some aesthetic to the name, you know what I mean? Whatever belongs, let's pick it up with the game plan. Never quite understood this beginning part. What we mean the fact that we're just standing in the back of a moving truck? I agree, so we're going to have it. So yeah, that. But also the fact that we're here with all of our stuff. Then we get out, but then we never see any of this stuff again. Like there were 20 boxes full of random crap in there, but our house layout never changed throughout the entirety of the game. Damn, Joe, that's like the stupid observation. How about I rebuttal with the fact that this is a 20-year-old game originally made and that you're looking at okay, fair enough. No, I just thought it was weird. Speaking of weird, can someone please tell me what the hell these two big rocks are doing right now? This one is just walking back and forth while this one is dry, humping on a TV. How do you know it's dry or not? Because it's a goddamn part of this thing. You know what? Never mind, Joe. I'm just going to go ahead and grab the potions of the PC and fix the clock so we can progress the story. By the way, I should go ahead and fix the settings here. I'm going to turn on set mode for the added challenge and also fix the border to do something cool. I always like this one in particular. Some people rock and hope we have a game. We better have a game like this thing. I've been grinding and slipping and I'm almost out of gold finally. But not out. You're not getting out of gold. You're considering a pentatonic hand. Can't handle the complexity of the space engine. Launch mode has raised by the edge and see us grab me and back building and get your list. Whatever's going on with this, can lead to destroy with the Mark Zero. I've been working on my memory. I need to see some improvement over the last few months. I'd like to try that with someone. Guys? That was a fucking joke, right, Rock? So we're not playing Brawl with you. Please pick a different character if you're going to actually stick with Brawl for some reason. Otherwise, no one will ever want to play with you. Okay, whatever suits you guys. Brawl is a fun game. Anyway, I'm just fucking around the main room here, but more importantly, it's about time we decide on the starter. Personally, I'm leaning towards the Pico line. If we were not rocking this, I would pick Mudkip, but we're not. It was incredibly easy. And normally I like to pick the fire starter, but this time I want to change it up. What do you guys think? Honestly, I'm impartial here. I think the balloon starter is incredibly badass. We got the original firefighting type, your lazy cannon, then the most overpowered starter ever. And finally, Trico something stick with you. And also, like, no big grass type. Okay, well, you guys are clearly missing things, so I expect that from you, but honestly, Brock, I'm surprised at this LT. Trico is easily the only non-viable choice here. Swampert sweeps the whole game, and Blaskin provides incredible coverage with its two staff. Trico is usually only good in the late game, at which point he will be fine. Well, I'm going to Trico. Trico provides us with a safe victory against the first game, unlike Fortune. So then we'll be our heaviest business in the late game from the seventh game, all the way to the champion battle. Also, Joe has a point with no other big grass types in this game besides maybe like Bellops and the Braves. Sceptile is very fast and gets leaf related, which has one of the coolest animations of Generation 3 Pokemon. I'm sorry, Donald, but Trico wins here. Okay, fine. You guys make some compelling points. I guess I can get on it. I agree that Generation 3 did not miss with the starter selection, unlike its predecessor, Generation 2, which missed completely. That is ass. Thanks for cooperating, Donald. It's real quick, guys. I have an idea for the nickname here. I thought about this one ahead of time. Did you guys ever play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon in school? Style? Oh, hell yeah, what's this spin? That game is one of the best spin-off games Pokemon ever made. And if you're referencing the Emperor, then totally cool with that. Okay, cool. I think I'm just going to go with Skydance. It's simple and elegant. Now we just need to go find May, need a rest real quick so we can start our thing. All right, cool beans, Barack. Do you guys have any suggestions for how we can formulate the rest of our team? There's a couple of Pokemon I think would be cool to have, but if we're going to be doing this run together, we might as well find one. We should have got dumped outside the lab. We won't feel very rich. Well, good. Great day, but honestly, Donald, yes, I have some few ideas. But first, I want to state how there is something I want to do with this run. Obviously, we aren't doing it much longer because I don't want to deal with the copious amount of grinding and fighting that comes with that. But there are going to be some challenges we can put on ourselves. I want to switch the settings to settings. And I also think we should do it without healing in battle. Also trying not to over-level too much, at least purposely. Finally, we should organize a core team of 6 to bring the battle for consistency purposes. Wow, Barack, you really sound like you know what you're talking about. For someone who just tried to run off to the left without fighting May first. Hop off, Donald. It's been a while since I played through this generation. Can you guys remind me what timid nature means again? I don't remember the nations at all. Timid is plus speed and minus attack. Honestly, not good or bad. Typically, the Sceptile doesn't need any more speed than it already has. And we won't be touching any physical attacks after like this episode. Oh, okay, thanks for that. How are you so familiar with the natures? I never really cared about this too much. Well, they aren't too important for in-game purposes, but I like to dabble on Pokemon Showdown a little bit. I also like to watch some of those Showdown YouTubers like Pokemon, Blunder, and Nathan White Chicken every night. Chimpac's Pokemon Jeopardy can be fun to watch as well. I mainly just play random battles, but building teams to test on the ladder can be fun, and eventually you just start to recognize what different natures do.
I hate this fucking place.
It also adds a little bit of a challenge, since we can't just sweep through Watson with a Geodude or pick up an early character and neutralize the rest of the game. Okay, honestly, boys, and if we start talking about how this play out, I'm really excited about it. One thing though, who the fuck is Watson? Oh, Jesus, Joe, I really hope it won't be your turn to play by the time you have to take on Watson. He's one of the hardest gym users in the game, especially since he decided on Street Show. Combustion and Mark Pump to deal with PhD, he's been going on this week in the future much despite being in resistance to election. Oh, wow. Who the fuck is Paul that? That's right, the goddamn Democrat from the party. You can make people run left-leaning decisions so much that you couldn't help but pick the Pokemon on the left that just so happens to have Street Show in it. I think I figured it out. Donald, I assure you, you could not be more wrong in analyzing our decision-making process. My goodness, God, I just got to say, come on, I just think it's better not to say you got to talk about it. Yeah, it's got time. Closer to the sorry, that's I used to I'll put you up, guy. That's what you do. You are literally the president of the United fucking States. You cannot be saying shit like that on the internet. I think you just sniffed your screen a second ago. Please get help. Yeah, Joe, I know you have a history of this sort of thing, but I still prefer if you did your best to not bring it to the place through here. I'm sorry, bro. I just can't help it sometimes. But man, does it feel good to see how impressed she is with us. I hope she remembers this battle for the rest of her life because I know I will. I'm just going to do my best to ignore Joe when this sort of thing comes up. Joe, I just hope you don't bust me out every time you see me, because that's going to happen like 15 more times throughout this placement. Do you promise that Donald? Oh my God, there's it again. Yes, of course, I will follow you and something to you. Jesus Christ, I think you're changing the subject. Donald, back to what you were saying earlier about your team. I am coming through with that whole native fun and Pokemon thing. I think that's a cool idea to give our team some sort of unity. You guys want to plan out your team in advance or just kind of win? I don't know, either way, but personally, I think speaking things as a surprise to our viewers could be kind of fun to do that. Glad to be on board with that to say, all these early game encounters kind of linked to us. So I'm not really sure about this. That being said, I do have a Pokemon I want to pick up some of the next couple of years. So I'll make sure to find it out when we get there. I thought it was best to have a Pokemon in mind that is early games as well. All the same. Okay, sweetie, we can do that then. We can each choose one early game encounter, and then that will leave us 2 Pokemon left that we need to have. Hopefully we can agree on who we should add based on how our team is looking after we get all of our early game encounters. So now we need to make our way to the next half, but to do so, we're going to have to fight some predators on the way. Thank God that I finally have a running game. I only hated how long it takes to get to the generation thinking, especially fire red. You literally have to beat the first gym after playing for like an hour before they give this to you. In fact, there, Donald, the later generations just give them to you off the start. But in this game, they are treated as if you physically cannot run without this special pair of shoes. And honestly, always kind of baffles me. You never see anyone running in these games deciding to...
That's later, I think.
So like they wonder if these shoes are like some sort of prize rarity. And you guys stop talking about shoes, please. It's making me think of shoes. Which makes you think of names. You want to tell me that? And it's going to be just that. Do you even realize what the hell you are saying right now? Besides, there's no way it's going to happen. So you can get picked up. Trying to fix that. How do you just come up with the things you're going to do? Okay, that's enough. Yeah. Donald has a point in that she did the last ability because they did that. There's a lot of first that have a system. Now, that being said, Donald, we can output and everything goes up. Both the sacrifice and the sanity of this person. And honestly, the big squad too. You know what, Donald, I think the last 6 months, I think I should just think myself here despite what I'm saying to so clearly that's the next one. But if you have plans, I realize but it's very good. It's a very honestly, I definitely laughed out at this almost everything that I've seen wrong. I become the good one. I think we have 3 personal intentions about something. I hope it's a difference. Okay, then I'm going to get back to the honestly, boys, I know it's going to be hard to follow that. I'm sure our viewers will see us that as well. Let's move on. Our sky here is quite quickly saying that we know that for us. Hey, Gerard, I know you're trying to make different cases and how we're going to do it, but how do you handle the kids to play at one time? Honestly, I'm glad you asked that. I'm thinking of it. We might just have to say something. If we switch every episode, we run the risk of someone bad that might be dead in the world. For fairness, we shouldn't subject ourselves to that. However, if we switch after every gym leader, then there will be some occasions where someone only plays for one episode, but the next person plays for like 4 episodes. So it's more complicated than it seems. Okay, yeah, we see the thing, Ron. I don't really think it's a big deal. If someone misses out on a gym leader one strike, then we can deal with that as it arises. I think it makes sense to switch every episode and go from there, mainly because I'm just thinking of the play. Okay, so let's see what Donald does. You can play in the next episode. I think in this one I'm planning on getting through the film review, and then I'll follow the video from there. I'd like to keep the episodes to around 30 minutes apiece, which is reasonable for both of us and the viewers. Yeah, that's cool with me, Joe. You can have the next episode. If all goes well with The Rock today, that means Joe will probably do it to the beat and do it with the next episode, and then I'll take it from there. Sounds like a plan, boys. Hey, now that we're pretty much back on good terms with each other, I'd like to revisit something you said earlier, Donald. You're thinking, Joe, what's going on? Well, I can't remember exactly how you said it, but it was something along the lines of generating 15-second wins. The game was started and generation of players. Well, in that aspect, I'm talking about the starters, but really I'm thinking it's mostly good generation. So, Donald, I don't really see how you can say that consider the crypto the game arches the best host in the game. And Joe, you fuck, Donald. Joe, I'm going to have to respectfully disagree with you. While taking this a couple things wrong with going children, I believe the entirety of the game is flawed in the first place. I barely understand the vast majority of the open space, particularly in charity and the levels of the midfielders are so incredibly all over the place that you can barely afford to call feeling. Good job, man. Okay, now those are what I have to say. Fuck, I got the job this time. Okay, now I think Christmas has a special place in my heart. I look at and I'm kind of just blind to abundance quality has something to great about it. But most things, the nation is pretty underwhelming. I see that. Joe, just like how much the first game we got to play as a pro. Actually, Joe, I think I'm going to start thinking outside of this one. That's why I didn't want to fight this right now. Really, just going to ask them how you do it. It's just really big forces. They can move themselves with a sword, and they can also establish you with their ability to affect skill. So you can make a contact with. That's why I'm going to start off with a leadership, so I have to get it. Honestly, we're looking at such a big Pokemon of the time. Grass and fight with a type combination for a Pokemon to have, especially because it's a bit low ground and rock type move, which is difficult for a Pokemon to do. It has super high base attack, and gets stat priority knocked close on top of plenty of other cool moves. I call it terrorism on Swampert. Unfortunately, since our starter is grass, it doesn't make much sense for us to go picking up some moves. Big back. I'm not getting the typing for the party either. I'm thinking it's both grass and fighting types. That means I really have to pick up a stillness if I carry the pumpkin. That doesn't take anything away from the fact that it's a super post and no play for me. Anyway, it looks like the final negative. We see you go, and we're going to expect to get it. If that's the only thing that is father figure to me, big dad, go to bed, our student like that one of your children. And you find out how all his dad really doesn't care. He wants us to do this. I never really put it down. That's a good point. Now, we see following up a father figure in this game. We have to sit down the Pokemon game. Anyway, Joe, if you can hold on to something, you're about to steal over this wild encounter. I don't actually care for that sweaty burnt rock. They're incredibly overdone, and only simple is actually simple to run short. Well, that's what we do. We're honestly a little worried. Ben Tucker's point, Central has pushing ass up. First off, this isn't second, you were literally stroking into a man wall. And you're never having to even get this far in the first place. Seriously, though, this is a private ball. You shouldn't be allowed to talk like that. Well, seriously, if I'm going to use stuff like private ball, I might have a locker so I can talk in and out of whatever ball. Okay, fine, but please have some respect for the fact that you guys know that you have only planned out how we get the rest of the game that is designed for you to have. You just hope that it's kind of things to go against the grain of your bed. Whenever Obama, reason to stick around then, if you guys are playing Emerald without even getting the dark block. Literally no one watching. Enjoy the time of the episode. Oh my God, I really think I have no idea what I did with that guy. He's got a pretty respectable viewpoint on a lot of things he and articulate stuff in the project. But holy shit, he's the most annoying thing on the face of the world. Honestly, I hate the best stuff that I find this will be that slow the one going to policy. What the hell is this really find out like that? I know you can do this to them for one thing. I can see it all. The evidence of the side by side and what's it do with the side? Then it will go. God is about it, the battle from their time. It makes sense you don't recognize it because you don't see it. It's sound on it. The only thing that appearance is we're going to encounter it in a handful of times. We're often given it to the ability to fight it to the right. Let's go through that the battle. Well, I guess it's the toughest thing about it, Joe. First off, right at the beginning there, they start up at the battle factory to get the out of the randomly trained Pokemon to go against other random trainers, and even trainers of them to beat them. After you shoot up a weak streak, you begin to fight the frontier brave at each of the 7 different facilities. And then you'll return with a silver badge the first time you beat them, and then a gold badge the next time. Shit, I remember now from that. That's what Terrible RPC Okay, better things on. But the battle winner really gets the first to make. It's the rubber to kill. You can feel that's not how the people move at all. Rubber to kill, they're all kind of the AI generated. We want to see the hell since the baby don't stop talking about. I wish I knew that. Anyway, I agree with you that the battle frontier is basic stock and definitely an upgrade from the battle towers from the previous game. Hell, even the battle tower in the frontier is better than the ones we had before. That was said, I was a serious significant. It's really significant. It's you essentially have to create a better machine to get the same thing left throughout each facility. I just really like the battle tower. I think it's a lot to do with your tradition. And like the extra doses, fuck off. I was hoping to have I just thought of the first design what it takes to drive, but the actual is that everything I have to do something that looks like 0.1% of Pokemon players. The battle that's created, got back to this. Don't play like it, get really close, it's better than only battle. I'm going to say that it's been very cool. Yeah, equally unfortunately, I think they'll be that started. I thought they're not going to bad, but kind of a kind of look at this other good stand. How we get back to life is started. He couldn't survive, couldn't be fired because of how much I like fitness and justice here. I just don't want to get tickets to everything on this crap. I play for the focus. Although that was the investigative until like the other still other names close to sit there and these guys don't know they aren't doing that with hardcore and that's not the tempo I will do. This was the playthrough of Vanilla Emerald for the purpose of our entertainment. And guess what? Trico calls for entertainment gameplay. Having our starter fall off in the mid game, but then come back and fucking score us in the final stretch of the considering concept for the story anyway. I don't see why you're so pissy over this. Whatever the fuck goes, if you like it, like it, and all these things that this guy thinks he is coming at us with a bunch of levels to work on. Doesn't he know you can level up your Pokemon? You can literally at a higher level than this guy. I was at Donald, I would have much rather have this guy just own a cash spoon and a steel spoon or something instead of all these weak ass buttons. It's not like we can make him want to use the speed up button, but I'm not sure about whether he should be allowed to do that. Besides, if I do that, it's going to mess up the background audio of the game. So I honestly don't really know. That's up to you guys. Honestly, guys, I'm cool with allowing each other to use the speed up button in certain situations. I think it makes sense for pointless battles like this, as well as any time we need to grind up or something. We should probably just mute the game when we do it, as to not jeopardize the audio quality of the video. That works for me, boys. From now on, we can use the speed up button for battles. If the trainers have bullshit like this that we've seen before. That being said, we can hold on to the speed up button is the goddamn addictive drug, and you want to use it in moderation. I'm glad you take the time to agree on that one. I'm almost done with this episode, and I'm just continue to say this one. God damn, I'm getting a little tired of this street of all these little things. You'll just love the guys that think about how the game is about to stay their family and all that. But if you do that, and you're trying to take that serious, you'll be navigating around in the next episode. I'm going to see it excited to see this around there based on what's left of the video. The mid to late game has 56 Pokemon that you use like Astral, Duskfly, Walmart, and a lot of different computers. Donald, I need to burst this bubble, but there is no way in hell you're fishing up a food rock this in the end of my life. That thing literally takes like 3 hours to catch. And running steps lined up as food stuff. That's what we need to do that because of how fast we're supposed to block from the city. Hey, let's talk about what just happened here. The granddad video comes into the but then as soon as this place goes up, the powers behind the paper like boys. Yeah, this guy's a pretty person security guard. The worst part of it is the only time that has to protect you. Yeah, well, it's the video stuff is trying to save the problem. But this is a person who's too cautious. But we know that this is the video time is here. So the market, that's the kind of stuff we were doing. I really just wanted to say that it was good. The other game, he was doing all that sort of stuff that makes sense. But these things are not. Expand the 3D and so I agree they want to work together in Pokemon. They like to use by expanding the iron mass. They can take more use Pokemon like they lock for or seemingly more receptive. So they go to every stage. So they can drop out your management and allow them to it's actually a lot of despite the body very scary, that the natural human focus being laid to the sky, the people really just don't do the they also have the most CGI set of leaders. Taking little track to go to the part of the president. I think I'll use the red. So nothing but facts is that being said, all the parallel that happens in the late game of the game does lead to pretty insane stuff to do with speculation and flying down the head. That's the one part of that and which we have. Well, I think we can look at that part. That custody of the devil is there. So, let's get the grand time on. Hey, Brock, let's finish up here. I want to take a minute to thank you for setting this up today. This first episode, I just hope Joe is going to be able to keep up the pace in the next one. But the only time I have to craft, I've spoken, and I'm going up against the next year, next episode. How hard is that to do? I'm going to judge it and have to see it, and have to see what this is. If you follow through, I'll help you. It's a very important step to take the benefits before you hop on the shirt. Very hard to do. The last one. I just want to tell you that you know, focus on my life. It's incredible to get the best. That's how I want to do that. All I know is Donald, back to what you were saying. I'm happy that it's been doing this together, despite the constant differences between the two. I'm going to go ahead and see the sizes and then cut it off. You know, I will make sure to send you the same file so you can start this up next. Sound good to me? You know, this is looking forward to doing it again. You guys get done? Good. Let's do that. I sometimes am older. God, I think my wife's going to get a haircut. No, I got it. Hi everyone, welcome back to our Pokemon series. We're Rockdown and I am starting to handle up to the champion battle. In this episode, I'm going to be taking us through Rustboro City and taking on the gym leader there. It should be a good episode. Listen, I would also like to start off here by reading out a quick note from the editor. So first off, you will notice that our avatars are a little different from last time. That's purely for the convenience of editing and overall aesthetic improvement. Secondly, the editor utilizes the transitions to cut around instruments and gameplay. The episodes keep a high pace of relevant gameplay for the viewer. This will make for a long enjoyable experience. You know, the reaction can walk back into the rooms and typically do it. You can participate in the innocence and finish. I got that. Oh, that's haven't played this file yet. Don't worry about the show, just keep pushing forward. Go to the check to get an item stuff so you're going to go into that house to the right. Way ahead of you, there's no way in testing it. I can just imagine sitting down waiting for the companion. Keep this still. If you put it on the view, you really have to do. That's what this is the first bit of gameplay evidence. Donald, I think you can make it just stop. The concept there is that oh, hell no, I told you up there. I know what this is. They did their job and like nothing in here. And then they used to buy their food. Okay, Joe, I just need to get to get into the rabbit hole with you, but I just have to know. What comments did you told us to do last time to listen to say, not falling for that one? That's just trying to figure out this. I knew I did this. When I got a call, the girl got but anyway, they sent up this back to the coast of well, I never know. I kept my cool situation environment at the top of my game. But that's exactly what it started going down. Oh, like that being started. One got closer to my desk and said in a sweet and angelic voice, Mr. President, sir, would you combine 1,000 gallons for this luscious savory? Here's a biscuit chocolate chip ice cream. This is going on my Twitter for sure. And so, of course, I said no to that ridiculous request. Oh, thank God, I was doing it. That's all I told him. I was selling for nothing less than 10,000 gallons. And then go to the chocolate chip ice cream to be stored across Boston, in my life. right. Please let that be guessed. We need to let them know that I am in fact live and in time. Oh, it's certainly succeeded with that one. But then here's the worst part of the whole story. How is that? The ice cream wasn't good. It was actually terrible. Just a yeah, so Joe, you're getting into Joe, that story is an absolute brain wreck from the beginning to the end. I really do not know how this guy didn't work to continue that. If this whole presidency thing doesn't pan out, maybe it's been sitting for years. Because that was awesome. Yeah, maybe like a whole novelist or something about dystopian society. I'm sure you can switch out some great content of that business. Next time, I will have some support of friends. Now, these are hard times, but I can handle it. This one is actually skill. It's not going to see the party. It's like, it's hopefully by then, it's still forgotten about me. You start to see the muscle, and start focusing on it. It will go. Double battle right now. Simply only have one. Down and bring you back home. You're going to have to go back down to the students. I promise you all the students to be God will go. This is a destructive maybe waking up and you actually have to fall asleep on. You will see, I'm going to put this document for you. All of these people are dead. And the things about the Palestinians, we're going to need to act like it's going to go. Okay, guys, I'm sorry for freaking out. I think I'll be okay. I just got to start running around and keep my mind off those things. There's plenty to do in the city, so hopefully I can keep myself distracted. That's the spirit, Bill. How about you hop into the post on real quick so we can adjust and all this? That's a good idea for us. It's keeping things moving at a steady pace. Also, this FCC here makes a good point. It might be worthwhile to buy a couple of super motions. Okay, well, I think we'll be fine. Okay, here's the super motion. That's this one. No, it's going to sound like that. Buy it. I'm sure you have a couple of these guys for the items to come out of hotels and a staple for 2 hours. That should be fine for now. Okay, 3 antidotes. There we go. 2 more parallels to it. Don't need any of these extra units. A staple in the back. Okay, there we go. Perfect. I'm guessing I actually have some stuff I can sell also, so might as well take care of that over here. Let's see, next presents the food, and that's actually the thing that's it out of this way. There's a couple of great items around the city, so let's make sure you don't find those a lot. All right, that's enough, Joe. If you cannot handle talking, there's a 60 and big NPCs without financing, so you will no longer be allowed access to the save file. I can't get them up to the head. Now I think it's too confusing to market. You can't say that. Okay, Don, I'm going to my best. So watch this. Let's switch it back to the why, hello. This girl has never met. Welcome to that's the thing. Okay, so that was just a word. So since it's you, Joe, you have to flying color. Try to keep that enemy identified in the next position. Remember, that's balance happening wherever you like it. Okay, guys, that's fine. I'll be okay by then, I promise. Let's go ahead and search for those items you were talking about the rock. Wait, what's this little cutter's house? Fuck that. Joe, stop. Go back and go into the cutter's house. That's where we get to cut a gem, which we need to progress the story. That's the technical zone. We don't ever use that big gem and expose it to big evidence. We need it in file and everything. It just allows you to get some extra items down and encounter when you get. That is mine. Yes, and now this is to figure it out. Okay. That's not at all. I really do not have a sign outside of your door that just says cutter's house. That is incredibly ominous and threatening, especially if you're actually taking away and do stuff. But what the hell is this guy doing here? What the hell is this guy? Bill stopped the battle for the guy that was mistakenly referred to as Green Knight last episode. But yeah, what did you do with it? Pretty crazy. Well, he's actually just scouting out for talented players. Which is pretty cool, honestly, because it foreshadows that he has something planned in the future for an expert bonus. What's actually creepy is this guy in front of the classroom here. They were in time. Oh, wait, I know. He accuses his students. Yeah, this guy literally says that students who are slacking in class get beat by his quick ball. I have no idea how they got away with this thing. That's the definition of disciplinary action right there. I think there's something to do with it. They didn't skip the gym for the time they go to. My encounter is finally coming up. All right. I'm excited. I know the grass is all the way right there, but there's no much more to put in. If I remember, there's an item or a thing this way. Yeah, the posting. Okay, we're all right, so I'm excited too. I'm not rather than even the teachers. I have a couple of ways to do it. All right, come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby. Come on, get this thing in. That's not a fun one. That's why is it here? Okay, now hold on, Joe. I think you could actually go ahead and catch this guy to be our cut user. In battle, cut is a battle. And you can't take it off. You've got to go like this is. Yeah. So we can put it on Pokemon. We don't care about like this is a guy. Oh, shit, okay, that's actually okay, which is our 18th place after the kids out. We can go back and send the dish to do. That way we can have a cut user with a pickup ability, so we can actually get some items on the side. That's a good touchdown. It's smart. But Katie can actually have a useful ability to with a compound of hot. You see, outside of battle, if you have a compound-eyed Pokemon, leave the party and run into a wild Pokemon, and then that wild Pokemon can get the whole item. So that's something pretty aggressive with that new ability. It could be very helpful if you want to farm for some kind of boosting items with rare berries. David, I rather just turn down. Let's see if we can't get your actual account. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. What the hell is this? Oh, Donald. Yeah, no, we're going to have to side with Donald here. This thing absolutely doesn't pretty confident. Fine. This Murr is the type of Pokemon you John, what is Murr? And kind of what the hell are you looking for, Donald? I'll go get you this baby right here. So you didn't want to order this, you know, I go into a couple of this room. Have you been to the couple down here? So that is fine, yeah. Academic Dragoon, the food ballet and top. Holy shit, thanks, why did you find this kid? That little bit of that's the thing about the minute. It's good, the guy. Why you fucking still? Oh, never mind, I don't care.
These guys are fucking annoying.
Jesus, I'm ready to get that stuff the hell on the die. I should look at the past and the Pokemon anime. We just won't stop talking about school. Not to be like this. So that why you want to feel so bad to get it just started. A start is for us to finish your bird. A person gone.
I think even the command goes down, they all go down. I think that's how I remember this fight. Yeah.
Okay, so let's get the backstreet student of the 4th of July is all set. God bless the U.S. and Southern America. And back to it again. All right, let's get to the 3. 14, I got that. 14, What is next to the rock? Don't do it. Anything like this? It's going to be a massacre. All right. Let's see the damage the guys put up. This word is okay, that's not the I don't give a shit about what the viewers do. Look at this shit. It's literally for people working. That's the job is to be different. They left their kids in battle, gold with their stars. And we're going to go ahead and finish up this trainer and a couple of roundups to get some experience. We'll meet you guys back. All right, boys. Pick up yourself a turn. I'm talking about the Girl Scout. I'm proud of you for marching this great journey to the That's what I'm forgetting. Remember, this is a double battle, so the order of the party is important. Make your tail and figure on the two-front focus. Make sure it should be last so long. Okay, Ryan, thank you for reminding me, Rock. All right, Papa Joe, you can do this for this episode. Steady time. And just quick like, because it's a fucking focus, it's okay. How do you get it in? After that goes steps up, come on now that you can
get time.
Okay, the one says they have to get this two down, hitting his two fingers, and living is not on
Falling sickle damage actually down.
Alright, that's amazing. That sounds like that food scenario for everyone to do. Now you can take the ceremony. Okay, please, I can finally get their take on that here. What do you say, Joseph? Oh, yeah, second transition.
Red Street.
I didn't think you would take for that. Alright, so long. You have a coaching skill here. This one part of it is just a little bit doing that. Well, that's the big. And we're not actually listing them because I don't think really actually have any rock. Perfect. We'll get you on like 50 years. Alright, it's finally good to just to get it right. It's the same as you buy. This could be pretty easy to close cards. And you have to get pretty on a lot of it. But you have to go show the here. There's nothing to the shit. This open. Yeah. I'm going to put the spirit on with your whole thing. There's no need to get the fuck out of here. Which is the guy that wins the game by looking at things. That's not a person right there. So I'm going to start. Whoa. Never asked me playing like a team. No, you can still ask me. Yeah, I deal with that back. That did more damage than I thought. That was yours. Let's go. Down here, Joe. That's what I'm talking about right there. Keep that up and we'll be here in no time. Okay, you're the light down, Bill. You might be the only one playing right now. All three of us have it, so this one. I believe in you, Bill. Just composed. Hell yeah, Johnny. I'm not a step this right hard field to try. Oh my God, Bill. The one that say, Jordan, only one token for that show, let's sing it home. You come on, people. All right, I highly doubt we're going to be able to one-stop this guy unless we get like 5 minutes before it's due. All right, what we're going to do is what we want to do. Holy shit, what the hell is that? Is that a fucking nose on his head? Yeah, yeah, we're going to do it. Okay, well, we're not going to find it. The movie will stay left with some graphics next time. Over to the boy, hold his breath. Give us 2. There's no way. Come on, guys. One more. Let's fire. Let's go, guys. One more. All right, oh, child, baby. Come on, baby. Pop, yeah. Come on. It's okay doing this so fast. Now, even after this, Mary, I'm still continuing to up the goal. And that's four. One more, come on. Let's go. Okay, guys, I'm not sure if we have another potion or not. But either way, switch forward to can for now. Exactly. Okay, yeah. Four hits will win it for us. So we're going to just go in with the crit. Come on, we'll do for the crit, right? Okay, here's two. And that's three. One more, it's all. Oh, wait a second, Joe. I just in the back. Just trust me on this one, guys. Please, you gotta trust me. Dude, I don't know about this.
Oh, shit.
Whip smash.